and welcome to COL Conversations. I'm Marvin Fausto, President of COL Investment Management, your host for this afternoon. Today, we are fortunate to have the people behind Figaro Coffee Group. I was getting hungry watching the video. It's the first IPO for this year, 2022. Like most restaurants, we would expect Figaro operations to be affected by the pandemic. Now, with the Omicron surging, we see more challenges that Figaro is facing. But it appears that they are able to continue growing despite these challenges. We will talk to the senior executives of Figaro about how they did it and what their strategy will be with this Omicron virus coming in very strong. And also, what is their strategy for the coming years? Joining us to give a short presentation about the company is Mr. Justin Liu. He is the chairman and director of Figaro Coffee Group, Inc. He was once vice president for research in Evergreen Stock Brokerage and was once the operations manager of Pizza Tech and Food Corporation of Domino's Pizza. He holds a master's of Science in Financial Analysis from University of San Francisco and a Business Management and Entrepreneurship degree from De La Salle. He is joined by Mr. Pet Español, their CFO, Treasurer, and Chief Risk Officer, also to help him out in the presentation. Pet started as a senior auditor in SGV and worked as the chief accountant of Domino's Pizza's Transnational Philippines. He also worked in logistics as general manager of Transnational Logistics and managing director of JDE Systems Logistics, Inc. and HNP Consulting. He is a CPA and a certified management accountant. So, ladies and gentlemen, for their presentation, let us all welcome Figaro. Justin?
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, COL team, and everyone. Thanks for having us here this afternoon. I hope everyone is well and healthy. So this afternoon, I would just like to be talking to you a little about our company, about our IPO, about our strategies, and where we will be going moving forward. So to start off with, I'm sure many of you are familiar with our brands, Figaro Coffee, Angel's Pizza, Tien, Figaro Group Express. You know, Figaro has actually been in the industry since 1993. So Figaro was the first Filipino coffee chain in the Philippines before the international brands came in. Our first store was actually in Glorieta. That's a kiosk. So we've been in the industry for quite a long time now. Angel's Pizza started in 2009, Tien 2015. And we started the Figaro Group Express, which is a container van cloud kitchen model, which sells the best-selling products of Figaro Coffee, Angel's Pizza, and Tien. And these are located in gas stations across Metro Manila. So we have a very strong presence nationwide. As of the writing of this presentation, we had 105 branches, but as of today, we have 107 branches and still growing. So we still have a few branches which are under construction now and will be opening this month and February. We actually also have a few Figaro stores in Saudi Arabia and Qatar. These are franchise stores. So we have a very strong brand equity, which captures both institutional and retail clients. You know, very interesting. Before the pandemic, we actually counted the major airlines as our clients. So by using our commissary, we service rice meals to AirAsia. We serve coffee on Cebu Pacific flights, and we serve cookies and pastries, desserts on Philippine Airlines, which we actually still do right now as the domestic flights are coming back. So we are very well positioned to capture economic growth opportunities here in the Philippines. As you all know, us we Filipinos, we love to eat. Despite the pandemic, we will save money and scrimp on purchasing maybe new clothes or retail, but we will still be spending for comfort food, and that's where we come in. So a little background of our main brands. Figaro Coffee again started in 1993. It's still the best and most stable Philippine homegrown coffee chain. We have pivoted to a full service, full cafe menu from just coffee. So if you visit our full stores in Shangri-La, SM Baguio, Trinoma, Figaro High Street, you'll see that our menu also has pasta, sandwiches, cakes, breads, pastries, full line of hot and iced coffee beverages, and even milk tea. So our menu is quite complete at very affordable prices. So we also have foreign country presence, Saudi and Qatar. And, the love for coffee will never disappear. So what we're seeing is the growing middle class in the Philippines wants more higher quality coffee. So this is where we come in and where we can fully capitalize. So Angel's Pizza is our pizza brand. I'm sure most of you have tried our best-selling creamy spinach dip. A little bit of trivia, in 2019, we only had a store count of 15, but by early first quarter this year, we're looking at about 43 stores and still growing. So with still a lot of untapped market. We're capitalizing also on consumer shift to quick service delivery. Before the pandemic, we had our own in-house delivery team. And even before the third-party apps, Honest Bee, Grab, Food Panda came in, we were already very strong in delivery with our own delivery team. So we were able to capitalize on more sales by partnering with these third-party apps during the pandemic. And we also pivoted to a 24-hour store model. So actually, if you call our hotline, go on our website, or check Grab late at night, you'll see that you can still order Angel's Pizza. We have best quality and most innovative first-to-market products. So this is seen by our creamy spinach dip and our two new products now, the Big Kahuna Hawaiian and our Triple Threat. So the way we think is really we want to make different products, but products that the consumer will love. And we have a very strong organic social media presence and loyal cult-like customer base. Something I'm very proud of is for the longest time, we never spent on marketing, advertising, influencers, or celebrities to market Angel's Pizza or any of our brands. But it's really just a word of mouth, and focus on service and quality, which really propelled us to great heights. So Tien is our Taiwanese restaurant. Tien is well positioned as Filipinos' palate for higher quality foreign cuisines continues to increase. As you know, before the pandemic, Taiwan actually unseated Hong Kong as the most visited nearby foreign country by Filipinos because of the no visa rule, and they're being famous for the night markets. So Tien Mas, we have the best-selling Taiwanese products. Our best-selling product is the Xiaolong Pao, Taiwan beef noodle soup, dim sums, stinky tofu, and we source actually a lot of our ingredients from Taiwan. So if you try our products, you'll see the high quality. We are very well positioned to capitalize on the growing mid-price consumer market with preference for higher quality food. And as like our other brands, we're very strong with the third-party apps such as Grab. So even during the pandemic and even now, actually as Omicron is increasing, our delivery sales is very, very strong. Next slide, please. So here are our investment highlights, and I would like to invite your attention to the center area. These are basically what our strengths are and the main takeaways about our company. So number one, we have best value for money products catering to Philippine market taste profiles. So when I say best value for money, if we look at the major international coffee brands, Figaro Coffee is actually one of the most affordable, high quality coffee chains. If we also look at the major pizza chains, the large ones, Angel's Pizza is way more affordable than everyone, but without sacrificing quality. Also, if we look at the other famous Taiwanese restaurants, Tien is also very very affordable without sacrificing quality. So this is our positioning, and that is why we have a lot of potential to grow even outside Metro Manila because our price point and our quality is on point. Number two, we have a very resilient and effective business model. And this is actually connected with number three, multiple sales channels. So when we say resilient and effective business model, what I really mean is diversification. Diversification among brands, diversification among concepts, and diversification among sales channels. So for dine-in, we have Figaro Coffee, Tien. Some Angel's Pizza also has dine-in. But for delivery, we have the Figaro Group Express, which is the cloud kitchen model. We also have Angel's Pizza, which is very strong in delivery. So I'm sure many will ask later about how are we handling the pandemic. It's really because of diversification. Number four, we have a very strong and high quality production and commissary facility supported by a dynamic research and development team. So as I mentioned earlier, we actually counted the major airlines as our clients pre-pandemic and even up to now. And we also service several restaurants for coffee supply and some restaurants like quick service restaurants like Auntie Anne's, Bistro Group. So these major institutional clients are actually very particular about quality. You need to be HACCP certified. You need to be follow HACCP certification procedures and quality standards. You need to be halal certified. So our production facility is very focused on quality, and we are looking to expand commissary and production facilities to service our growing store network. And finally, we have a very strong and seasoned management team and shareholder support. Many of our top managers actually have a combined average of 31 years of exposure in the food industry. Most of them came from the ground up, so we are very confident, and they can actually manage food and chain restaurants with their eyes closed. So I will pass you on to Sir Pet, our CFO, to discuss about store count and financials.
Okay, my name is Pet Español from the finance team of the Figaro Group. Flash on the screen are the store count of the Figaro Group as of December 1. With 105 stores, 51% of which are franchise. 55 stores are Figaro and 38 are Angel's Pizza. Please note that 4 of our stores are located in the Middle East. So we grew from 97 stores in 2018 to 105 stores in 2021. We were quick to close down some less performing Figaro stores at the onset of the pandemic and bounce back with the opening of 15 in 2021. The highest number of stores opened in a year so far. Okay, our revenues grew at an average of 19.1% over the last 3 years, with the highest growth achieved in 2021 with 56.3%, primarily because of the opening of Angel's Pizza stores, the increase in the delivery sales, the shift to 24 hours operation, and the creamy spinach dip craze. Likewise, our gross profit also improved by an average of 39.1% as a result of the delivery sales of Angel's Pizza, providing better margin with lesser direct costs. Operating income also has improved by 54.1% average as a result of the streamlined store operations, thereby resulting to lower overhead costs and higher income. Thus, our net profit saw an increase of 58.8% average over the last 3 years, from 6% in 2019 to 14.3% profit margin in 2021. With these strong financials, we are looking at further accelerating our growth with these 6 major strategies. First is to expand and increase our reach by opening more Angel's Pizza stores and Figaro stores and develop new markets and increase the capacity of our commissary and build satellite commissaries to support our store expansion. Number 2 is to reinforce these physical stores through our TFG Online and TFG Express stores and the cloud concept platform. Number 3 is to develop new products, formulation, and recipes by strengthening our R&D. Number 4, to upgrade and enhance our commissary facilities and processes. 5, to improve our digital capabilities by interconnecting our front and back office network and our digital ecosystem. Number 6 is to explore potential merger and acquisition opportunities for further growth. With the projected proceeds of 654 million, we intend to use 1/3 of it for store openings. 54% will be for the enhancement and expansion of our commissary capabilities, including the state-of-the-art equipment and processes. And we intend to terminate all our existing short-term loans. And the remaining will be for the enhancement of our IT infrastructure. So if over-allotment is exercised, the proceeds will go to store opening. 21 corporate stores are projected to be opened this year, and 40 shall be opened in the next 2 years. So commissary in Cebu shall be set up within the year for further expansion of our franchise in the South. And we project to end 2022 with a total of 150 store network. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Pet. So overall, we are very bullish. Angel's Pizza is rapidly expanding. By the end of 2021, by the end of 2021 last year, we still had less than 40 stores, while major pizza brands, the other large brands, each have 300 stores and above. Same with Figaro Coffee. The large international coffee chains have over 300 stores each. And this really validates the growth of the pizza delivery and coffee shop model. Lockdowns, as of the writing of this, I wrote this late November. Lockdowns were easing, and we are confident that travel will open up soon. As actually we're seeing domestic travel opening up already. Consumer spending has already increased since November, as shown by the increased human and automotive traffic. But of course, right now we see that the traffic has gone down. The malls are quite sparse, and a lot of people are being affected by Omicron. But we see that delivery sales still continue to be strong, and will continue to be strong as traffic in the streets will only worsen moving forward, and people are very accustomed to convenience already. So as of December last year, we saw dine-in sales return with vengeance, as everyone was tired of being locked up at home. And we are optimistic that once we get through Omicron and once we get through this pandemic, dine-in sales definitely will come back. So our brands are well positioned to capture this in addition to delivery revenue. We continue to invest in digitalization to enhance customer experience and strengthen loyalty. So for Angel's Pizza, we just upgraded our website to make it more, the UX more beautiful, the user experience more smooth. And we will continue to invest in improving this. We're also looking to create an app and develop digital rewards systems. So we continue to invest as well in the brand and to strengthen our brand equity. We're looking also to do more cross-channel partnerships with other food and non-food companies. So, for Angel's Pizza, we have our Angel's Pizza card, which is a buy one, take one card for only $2.99. Doesn't expire, is transferable. There's no yearly renewal fee. So we're looking to use this to partner with other establishments and give other establishments discounts as well. So finally, Figaro Coffee Group is led by my team. We are very hands-on and we are a young leadership team. As you know, the market now for end consumer really is millennials and Gen Z. So we really need to understand how the market thinks, what their preferences are, and give the customer what they want. So we are confident that we can continue to deliver this. So finally, we're looking with this IPO, we're looking to share the shareholder value as well as unlock it. So we are always focused on prudent growth since 1993. We were quite small and we are still a quite small but growing food player, but we are focused more on prudent growth and profitability. So we want to position ourselves as a major food player in the local market moving forward, and we hope to be one of the top of mind food and restaurant stocks for potential investors to be invested in if they want to have exposure in the F&B industry in the Philippines. So we also intend to share future profits with shareholders through dividends with an approved dividend policy of 10 to 30% of consolidated net income after tax. So this is stated in our prospectus. All right, I think that ends our presentation. Over to you, call team.